we appreciate you taking the time a couple times now to talk to us today. If you don't mind, just kind of giving us your assessment of your team to this point in the year and where you see the Mustangs going the latter part of the conference season.
Well, let me say first, you said fortunately, I'm on, and unfortunately Tubby's not. I'll just leave it. It's unfortunately across the board. I think probably rather hear from Mike. I said Mike was in practice, but I was listening to Kelvin, and he said it all. I thought it was me talking with a different voice. Basically, what I heard was saying how good this league is, and also talking about teams that are really old and good, and that's for the most part college basketball. When you're really good and you're really old, you got talented old players, you're really good, and that's who's really good across the country. We've got some great teams in our league, but not only some great teams, but incredible balance. This year is very impressive to me, and I always hear coaches say there's no easy games. Truth is, some years there are, but not. I don't see it this year. I don't. I think there are so many teams that are so much better this year, and it's a great year in the league for us. Again, kind of like Kelvin was saying, we have 3 returning players total from last year's team. We had 7 on scholarship, and we have 3 of them back. And so that doesn't make you one of those old teams. We did have one young man sitting out, so there's a 4th guy with some experience. And to start the year, that's what we started with. And yet, I really like our team. Not so much yesterday. We were awful yesterday, but I think Cincinnati can make you look that way. But big picture, I think we have a lot of room to improve. We're certainly not close to where I hope we are when the season ends, but I do like our guys. I think we are a little inconsistent. We're blending some new guys in here basically at semester, which is a real challenge, honestly. But hopefully, as time goes on, we can smooth that out.
All right. Well, thanks, Coach. And if any media members have questions for Coach Jankovich, that's *1 on your keypad. Coach, I'll go ahead and take the first one. You guys have won 33 straight games now at Moody Coliseum, which is the second best active streak in the country. I know you're the home head coach, but what is it about Moody that you think makes it so difficult for visitors to come in there and knock you guys off?
We try not to talk about the streak or the numbers or whatever. If I'm not mistaken, I think I'm right. Cincinnati has the longest in the country, and we were very hopeful we could change that. Obviously, we didn't come close to doing that, but I think a lot of factors go in. One is having great pride in taking care of your home court, but that's easier said than done. Another one is you better have good players. If you don't have good players, you can't get something going like that. And then, of course, we do have a great environment. I mean, we are in Texas, which if you across the country, if you say, well, what is Texas known for? It's a football state, but they love basketball here. They really do. They love basketball. We sell out every game, and they really have the support we have at home makes it harder to lose. It's not a guarantee, of course, but I think we do have a leg up on many programs across the country. Not everyone. There's a lot of great crowds, but I think all those factors put together have made for a really good run, and hopefully we can continue that pride.
Coach, we'll let you get out of here on this question, and it's pretty open-ended, but you've been around Shake Milton his entire career at SMU. What have you seen from his freshman year until now, just in terms of development and the role he plays for your team?
Well, steady progress. He came in a really good player, first of all. He was really good every time we watched him in high school. So he had a really good start on it, and he was one of those guys with the poise and the confidence to come right in a freshman year and not just play a little, but be a real factor. He played a certain role at that time. We played him off the ball. We had Nick Moore was our point guard, of course, and so we played off the ball and played a great role for us and had a heck of a freshman year. Last year, Nick was gone, and we asked him to play the point and play a certain role and to make people better and score at the same time. And, you know, he handled that incredibly well. He's one of the really good decision makers, I think, in the country. And then, of course, this year with what I just said, where he's looking around and there's two guys he played with the last 2 years total around him. And so, of course, his role has to go up another level. And he's been terrific, and I wouldn't trade him for the world. He's a great young man. He's a great competitor. He's talented, unselfish, all about all the right things, and so versatile. Can hurt another team in so many ways. So he's just a great player and a great young man to coach.
Well, Coach, thanks for the time today. Best of luck this week, the rest of the season, and we look forward to seeing you down in Dallas here sometime this year.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it.